What is up, everybody? I'm No Lux Given, and today we've got a brand new season and a brand new year, even. So, a ladder reset. Gotta figure out which hero we want to play. Pied Piper would certainly be the strongest. You know what? I don't think we've looked at Pied Piper incredibly recently, so I think we can kick things off here with a Pied Piper, and we get a pretty nice shop here with a pair of blind mice and some free rolls to kick things off. So next turn we can pick up blind mouse, free roll, and then pay for a roll and try to find the fourth blind mouse. I have still not yet had a game where I get an early helm of the ugly gosling, so that's definitely something that I would like to do on my bucket list. And you know what else we could do here with this one? If we're doing live commentary, we could listen to the songs and sounds of Storybook Brawl. So let's do that. Let's load that up here. Oh, I gotta switch that over to headphones. And we'll listen to some sound effects as well. Let's pick up some mice, let's roll, and let's lock onto another mouse. There we go, baby. No Lux Given, just like we drew it up. So, turn 3, tier 4 treasure. That's going to be really powerful. We've also seen a ton of Cinderellas. Maybe we will lock onto Cinderella plus Genie's Wish if we find Forking Rod. Though, there's other sweet things that we can do too. I thought there was a car horn going off in the distance, but it's the music. Alright, we're going to take a little bit of damage, but that is A-okay, because we're also going to take a tier 4 treasure. Oh my gosh, well, might as well grab the upgraded mouse, eh? I might even just grab the other one too. But let's start with this, see where this gets us. Yeah, Coin of Sharon, not immediately extremely powerful, but I think we do still just take it here. And then I think we take more blind mice to look for better tier 4 treasures. Now, we could go for Sky Castle. It's not the craziest thing. Do a little bit of a Wonder Waddle impression. I think Coin of Sharon is just like a little bit more powerful, but Sky Castle could also be a ton of fun, especially to have this early. I'm just going to go Coin of Sharon and then pick up another blind mouse. The thing is, there's enough sub-games and reasons to not pick up royals. Ooh, okay. Never mind. My opponent's prize pick was absolutely massive, so good for them. Still, Cindy is showing up in all of our shops. Well, I don't think I'm going to take the Cindy. I think what we'll do here actually is pick up a golden chicken and then a stag. And obviously we want the Coin of Sharon buff onto the stag. We could sell off the golden chicken just for Cindy. At the very least, that'll make Cindy stop appearing in our shops, which will make it easier to find blind mice. You know what? I've convinced myself. Let's pick up Cinderella here. And, yeah, like I said, we're trying to get the Coin of Sharon buff onto the white stag with this lineup. But then it could give us a pair of 5/5s as well. Goldilocks, not doing so hot. I mean, their hero power just activated, and they picked up a treasure. Okay, so that's why. They picked up a treasure early. They were greeding out a little bit. Maybe they even benched some Humpty Dumptys or something, because now they're winning. Or their treasure just gave them enough of a power spike. But let's see what Goldie is up to. Ugly Gosling Helm. That's a pretty good treasure, I hear. And I don't know how they got it. I would assume that maybe they got it from blind mice and then like sold off the blind mice or something. Not sure exactly what happened there. Now, both of these happy little trees are somewhat reasonable with the Coin of Sharon. Oh, let's move this down as well. I think I like to put it here on the new UI, just because some text pops up here sometimes, and that's makes it harder to see. I think I do. I mean, like, it's a pair of happy little trees, so that's good as well. So I think we would just do this. This most likely puts the buff onto a happy little tree. And then from here, I just pick up a goat to round things out. I think that's going to be my best bet, to just stay the strongest for the turn. We are again facing up against the last place player in the lobby, and we can see that this Horde Dragon, no treasures, no win streak. Anybody streaking nicely? Yeah, that Merlin. That Merlin is going to be a problem, I think. Probably more than the Celestial Tiger. I don't even remember what the Tiger was doing. Oh, they just had Black Cat plus Madman, which is strong. But, yeah, I think that the Merlin with their Econ lead early on is going to be super scary. We're getting a big stag, though are we doing much else? Alright, let's take Happy Little Tree. We could also roll the die here. I like Mummy, Tree, and Stag. That seems good enough. Of course, we don't get that exactly. We could skip the treasure, sell the cat to pick up this. Or pick up the Mummy, rather. I don't really like Bounty Board because Lightning Dragon is a little bit just awkward with Coin of Sharon. So it's either Jumping Beans. I think it's just Jumping Beans. Yeah, that seems good to me. I think it's a reasonable power spike to play into. And then like I almost just want to do this. But that seems like it's probably silly. I think that the correct layout might even just be this, Stag and 1, though we could actually get away with this. Or this. The idea being that this Stag is big enough that it's probably just going to survive. I like this. I think we'll do some lineup like this, maybe. Then, of course, whatever gets the beans is also going to have a little bit more survivability as well. Okay, yeah, that Stag's still going to get the coin. I believe this got the beans. And Happy Little Tree doing nothing. My opponent's Polywoggle is going to slay, so good for them, and then we get the win. So I guess that's all we can really ask for. We can also pick up another Tier 2 treasure here. I mean, if we find another bounty board, I suppose I'll go for it. It's awkward that the longer Happy Little Tree sticks around, the harder it is to actually make it work with the Coin of Sharon buff. So, Hermes Sandals are good. They're good with our Stags. They're good with our Coin of Sharon. They're potentially also good with River Wish Mermaid, though I am eyeing up the fact that we get to Genie's Wish and potentially grab another Tier 2 treasure soon. Maybe we just secret stash it and try to have like a bunch of Econ coming up. I'm going to roll with the Genie's Wish. At this point, I think we're definitely done with Blind Mouse. But I'm definitely considering River Wish Mermaid. I'm also... I mean, I should probably be picking up Vulture here, I suppose. Yeah, I guess let's just pick up the Vulture for some power immediate. And I'm going to still try to get the Coin of Sharon buff on the Happy Little Tree 1 or 2 more times. Because if you can get this to like a 10 attack thing, then it's like Hippo stats. And, yeah, just any chance that we can get to coin this up, I think, is going to be useful. But for right now, we'll just keep on pumping up the Stags, I suppose. Okay, nice. We got the coin there, and we just needed that to not hit the Mummy. Stag, both of our Stags are going to attack, because those are very large, and then Vulture will be able to clean this one up. Actually, we didn't even use the Vulture. We just got the win without that even. So we could pick up another Vulture here. Coin of Sharon plus Polywoggle. Also pretty fun. At the very least, I know I'm doing this. Actually, this is tricky. Maybe I don't cast a spell yet on the chance that my opponent cracks open the Secret Stash. You'd really like to play against Merlin here and just pop open your Secret Stash, take a little bit of damage. I think we grab the Polywoggle because we're on Pied Piper, but maybe we hold off on actually making use out of it. We'll see. Let's throw in a roll, try to find another Polywoggle, and instead we're going to find a Tier 4 treasure. So now I'm thinking I Falling Stars, skip the treasure, buy the Bearded Vulture. Let's see where this gets us. Yeah, Hermes Sandals plus Polywoggle Coin of Sharon, I think is actually a solid direction. So let's do this. And then let's go Gloves of Thieving in addition to all of that. And then I'll play out this. The idea here is we're going to frontline the Polywoggle just so that way we can get the coin buff on it. And then probably should have switched the Happy Little Tree and the Goat just to get some more stats on that, but that is okay. I don't even know how my Polywoggle died. Did my opponent have a backline Mummy? Oh, they had an Earthquake plus our Falling Stars. Okay, that's silly. We are going to lose this one to my opponent's ranged unit, so we tossed the Secret Stash just a little bit too quickly there. That's awkward. Here we could find 2 tier 5 characters. That's probably worth it. This game we've definitely been pushed in the Lightning Dragon direction and just have been ignoring it, which is awkward. Yeah, I kept the Happy Little Tree in the front so that way it was a chance to get the Coin of Sharon buff on it, but I think we should have just done that so that way the stags pump the tree. I'm definitely tempted right now to Masquerade Ball, find 2 5s, but I'm also tempted to roll for Polywoggles before 5.0. I think we can potentially do both. I don't know exactly what things we're picking up here, but yeah, I mean, you probably pick up Big Pigs. That's quite strong. Could go for Hippocampus to try to make that work as well. Yeah, that's fine too. So I'll pick up Hippocampus and then pick up the pigs. Now again, Hippocampus, I did mention earlier, might be pretty good with the Coin of Sharon. Like just throwing that in front once or twice, but maybe not while we have the Polywoggle. Is that really super worthwhile? I'm just going to play an animal here rather than play the Happy Little Tree. I think we're done with Happy Little Tree. As much as I tried to make it work. There were just too many other directions. We're going to get the coin on Polywoggle yet again, and then Stag's going to get in there, and hopefully these Big Pigs plus the Vulture are enough. We really wanted to attack into that Sleeping Princess there. I guess that's still good enough. We take out the Medusa. Do we have the stats here to clear this? No, not quite. We take 10 down to 18, though. And I think we're actually in a fine spot, despite everything else going on. I'll pick up a Golden Chicken. We could pick up more Big Pigs. So at this point, I think we're not polywoggling. I would definitely love a White Stag, though. Let's get rid of this Happy Little Tree. It only got 1 Coin of Sharon buff that whole time. And then if we can find a Stag here, that would be nice. Do we just Lightning Bolt because it's the lobby leader, though? Trying to slay with Polywoggle against this lobby leader seems like a fool's errand. They did just lose or tie their last combat. Looks like a tie, so maybe not as strong as they'd like us to believe. I'd love to steal something really cool from them. Not sure how possible that's going to be. Hermes Sandals still actually good with this comp because we're getting in with the White Stag earlier, and then it's going to make it more likely that we'll have space to spawn in things for pigs. So I do think here that I'm gonna, let's just sell off this and fire off a Lightning Bolt to just have a little bit more power. But I think that this is an idea right now. If we can slay with the Polywoggle, that's great, because then maybe we can start building a Hippocampus with Coin of Sharon. That could certainly be a potential direction. It looks like my opponent's not that strong. We're going to get the Slay with Polywoggle into Boomhilda. That's nice for the piggies. And we did not quite get to Lightning Bolt a big Spellweaver. But speaking of piggies, I think we're going to beat Prized Pig here. It's going to be a little bit close. But I think we're going to have the stats to take them on. Let's find out. I guess it's going to depend. It's going to depend where we attack. Okay, so we get the Prized Pig gold, and then we also take 8 damage. Not sure if that's worth it, but what can you do? So at this point, yeah, let's get rid of Monster Book. But I do like Polywoggle, Baby Bear. All of those things seem really good. So I guess I'm just cycling chickens, or am I selling out of the stags here? That's the question. I think I'm selling out of the stags, grabbing chicken, grabbing Polywoggle, grabbing Baby Bear, and then rolling. I guess I could have Mix-a-Wizzled a stag to look for a hungry hippocampus. That actually would have been a clutch play. Do I want Time Flies? I feel like I don't need it, and I feel like I do need a hippocampus triple this turn. That would be really strong. Alright, we'll take the golden chicken triple. We're just going to skip that. And I will also take this. That gives me a tier 5 treasure. There's good tier 5 treasures. There's Monkey's Paw, and there's Summoning Portal. Wow, that's really tricky. I'm going to Monkey's Paw, though. I think that this is the best board. It gives us some scaling. We're going to slay with the Polywoggle off the rip. As long as it doesn't go here, nice. So now at this point I do want Time Flies. Summoning Portal's just such an awkward treasure. Still really don't care for it, but this is good. Now we're getting some scaling. And we grabbed another tier 6 character with the Polywoggle, so we'll see what that brings us. And yeah, dealing some nice damage here. We are kind of towards the end of the lobby. That's a character, though. That's a character, and this is also way too tempting to not do. I know it's good with the synergies we currently have, but I gotta run it out there. Okay, nice. So we're looking to activate Herc right now. Monkey's Paw, I think, was probably a mistake. Maybe I do this, so that way we're activating the Empress P. I do need another support character if I really want to make Empress P work. And then I'll frontline a Hippocampus, backline another support, and move something else in front of the supports. Can't do that. I suppose that Sporko is probably good enough. So here we would do something... I don't think we need to do this. So I think we just do this. And like I said, I think we do this. I just picked up another golden chicken at the very end here. I think that this is right. I don't know. I feel like I'm a little bit distracted this game, potentially even. But I feel like this has a lot of the tools that we're looking for. We are going to get a tier 6 treasure, so we'll use that to take out the Monkey's Paw. Get the win against Beauty. So tier 6 treasure going into 6.0, not too shabby. We didn't triple campus, though, so I feel like we're not going in that direction. Pandora's Box? No. Ivory Owl and Singing Sword. Singing Sword, of course, being a really good treasure for summons. We did kind of get rid of all of our summon shenanigans, though. I think that the Singing Sword is just really good for every strategy we would want to use right now. And I think I tossed the Monkey's Paw because it's just too awkward. It's holding us back in other ways. Okay, there's the Hippocampus, and then here's also the Bear Stain, which we currently don't have anything to go along with. But maybe we can find something. Okay, it's a little bit... Maybe let's do this. Let's do this. for now. So that is going to mean that Princess Peep probably gets our Coin of Sharon buff, which isn't super impressive. Okay, never mind, it gets Medusa'd, and we are going to get the Coin of Sharon on the Empress P. So that's really nice. My opponent with a bunch of Medusas, but I think we're going to have the stats here with our ranged characters. Actually, it's going to depend on if we 50-50 that Shadow Assassin or not, isn't it? Yes, actually, there's no 50-50. We just take it and we lose! Wow! Okay, I was not expecting to lose here. I thought that we really put together some good stuff, and we had an 88% chance to win this combat. We were still kind of just getting started, but if we take a look, I didn't actually see what treasures that Sad Drac had. They had a Pandora's box, just checking it out over here on the tracker. So we would have been able to Krampus' Slay a Pandora's box this turn, because we should have won. And then we should have been able to find like a Mirror Mirror or something fun. Mirror Mirror, World Tree. I mean, it's just random. It's Pandora's box. But still, man, I thought that that game was actually going to get us first place. It was, I was messing around with a lot of different ideas at the same time. And I guess we took a little bit too much damage and then we got scammed. But yeah, 88% to go out on that. Obviously a little bit unfortunate, but still a fun game, I thought. And yeah, interesting to take a look at a comp that I don't generally play. That's probably also why I wasn't as comfortable with it. But hopefully this one was still fun for you guys. That's going to be it for me today. So thank you guys very much for watching. I'm No Lux Given. Peace.